or for KwaZulu-Natal, and I know that this is from the CSIR, again, very early to predict here, but just in terms of already voter turnout, they're saying in the 2016 elections there was 60%, but in these elections they're expecting that to drop down to at least 52% in terms of the voter turnout. I mean, the rest of the predictions are still very early because, as you say, such a small margin of votes have been counted. So let's talk to you about the kind of atmosphere that you're feeling in KZN when it came to voting yesterday, and again, just update us on what you know so far.
That's very true, Leanne. And yesterday we were in Nkandla. I mentioned it to you earlier on, where we saw former President Jacob Zuma cast his vote. And when we came back from Nkandla and we came into Durban, we did see very small lines, Leanne, not as many people flocking to the polling stations to cast their votes. And one would ask themselves, why is that? Now, just looking at eThekwini, we do know it's a highly contested metro, like I told you. We've got several political parties trying to get a slice of the pie, the EFF, the ANC, the IFP, and now we're looking at the national figures, and the NFP are doing extremely well in Gauteng. And one has to ask themselves, how are they going to fare in KwaZulu-Natal with the passing of the former president there, Zanele, Magwaza? Are they going to be casting apathy votes? Are they going to cast sympathy votes? But we've seen that party is picking up quite significantly. And then we've got the IFP, that Nkatha Freedom Party, that speaks to the AmaZulu people, but they've made so much inroads here in KwaZulu-Natal and eThekwini, especially in the Phoenix area. We've seen a lot of candidates of Indian descent also taking up the ranks and taking the baton to their various communities, and really listening to the manifesto of the IFP and really believing in what they stand for. So the IFP has also crossed the boundaries and crossed the barriers. They've been able to get a lot of ground here in eThekwini. And then we've got obviously the EFF, the Red Berets, and they've also made significant strides here. So it's going to be fascinating to see when those more results come into eThekwini. How are we going to be doing? As it stands, just over 5 o'clock this morning, it stands at 3% of the vote, and I'm sure a lot of people back at home are very eager to hear where we stand as a province. But in numerous years and just over the years, we've always been the last metro, we're the only metro in KwaZulu-Natal that has the votes trickling in just at the last moment. So whilst all the big metros, Nelson Mandela Bay and everyone else across the country gets their tallied votes up, we're usually the last ones on the block. So all eyes are going to be here, but we will definitely be giving you all the latest information with regards to what people are saying on the ground, what their predictions are, and also what the voting is looking like, and those results that are trickling in at the Rock with Ayanda Mhlongo, bringing us also some of the information coming straight from the IEC.
All right, Jayed, thanks very much for the update from KZN. So if you're just waking up and tuning in this morning, a very, very good morning to you, listening to us on both SAFM and, of course, watching us here at SABC News. We've been bringing you 24-hour coverage. So as soon as those first results came onto the board, we were here, and we'll continue to be here until that last vote is counted. So as we're sitting